This is a matchup of ACC versus Big 12. Two conferences perpetually battling for respect. Added intrigue with both teams ranked in the top 15. Welcome to San Marcos, Texas at UFCU Stadium, home of the Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Huskers will kick it away to get this game going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Hit as he released it. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
So a nice completion here for him in his first completion of the game. And I love the fact that he gets hit, be able to settle in now and just worry about executing.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Dropping back. It's Jackson. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas State.
Wow, a risky call here on the opening drive of the game by the head coach, and it pays off for a touchdown. I love to see that aggressive attacking style by this offense.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to throw. It's Flowers. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Nebraska. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's caught wide open with room to run. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Bobcats. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Gonna run it. It's Ives. He's got the first down and still motoring. He's in the clear. The 30. And just like that, in one play, they'd moved into scoring position at the 23. They're finally able to catch him, but a huge chunk play with the running game here.
Boy, this guy is a complete package. All he needs is a crease, and once he sees it, boy, he is gone. They're very lucky they were able to bring him down on that carry.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
The Cornhuskers are in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Flowers. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. And the Huskers will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Delivers quickly to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
The sure hands, it's Brown. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas State.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. Offense stops the clock with their... Timeout to talk strategy.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Gets a chance to start with a short field. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Now it's second down here. Takes it across the 30-yard line. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking downfield. It's Flowers. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First down. Looking to throw the football. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bobcats. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Nebraska offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Back to throw. It's Flowers. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Grab behind the line. It's Ives. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
So fourth down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on fourth and a mile.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught near the sideline. It's Watkins.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to pass. It's Jackson. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. He's past the marker and still going. They get him now, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they love to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
He's hit as he throws it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Huskers. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Running out of time in the pocket. Missed his receiver, it's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Grabbed by the receiver.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense going with the hurry up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Jackson. He escapes the pocket. Full step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. The 20, past the 10. Touchdown, Nebraska. A huge defensive score.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the point after is right down the middle.
Texas State, 35. Nebraska, 28.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Texas State, 35.
Let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's...
Here he goes. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back for some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Texas State offense back on the field now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Defense is coming after him. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Scanning the field, it's Flowers who makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that 1st down.
The Cornhuskers will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And it's a bunch formation. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Oh, he's ruled down right there. They lose yardage on that play.
the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
We bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Flowers. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete, but is the final play of this period. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
To throw, it's Flowers. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quick throw. The catch is made. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the second down play. Design quarterback run. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air, it's Jackson. Throws to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Wants to throw it. And this pass is caught. And you're head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Second down play coming up. Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. An inside hit now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Jackson. Caught by the receiver. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his back. The pass is caught.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Handoff here from the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. On 12th play of this marathon march, but it's third down and long. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he knocks it right through. Automatic for the game winner. Well, the experts will say, Kirk,